Hey Taurus, thank you so much for joining me over here at Energy to Elevate. For the mission of my channel and the intention of this season is to utilize my spiritual gifts to increase and elevate you and yours. I pray offline, preach online, and we're going to go ahead and hop right into your monthly reading, Taurus. Please keep in mind this is a collective energy reading, so please only take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check the description box for my info, details, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna really shut up for the and let's get into your reading. I did pull a few cards for your pre-shuffle, Taurus, and we're gonna talk about them really quickly. It was the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. So I kind of get a few things. I feel as though there's a lot of conflict this month, Taurus. I feel as though it's a little tricky because there's conflict that you know about, like it's out in the open, it's in your face, but then there's some things going on behind your back. You could have people fighting over you. You could have people fighting about you. I feel as though this is a minor roadblock. Like, I don't even want to call it a roadblock. I feel like this is a minor, like, bump in the road towards a bigger picture, with this Ace of Wands being the first card that actually came out for your pre-shuffle here. I feel as though a lot of you guys are about to start something new, or you recently started something new. There is a beautiful, bright, shiny new beginning, shiny new opportunity, something new that is extremely positive for you, Taurus, is starting, or it has recently started. And it's like getting amazing news, good news, having a lot of really positive things happen for you, and then out of nowhere there's just a lot of conflict, a lot of strife, a lot of you feeling defensive, like you got to defend yourself, like you got to stand your ground, like you got to stand up for yourself, like you got to use your voice, like you got to be more strategic, like you got to be smart about your next moves. With the Hierophant here, a lot of you guys could be dealing with a work situation. It could also be just about how you show up in society as a whole. It could be about societal norms or standards, gender roles, like issues surrounding race, age, how, like, being able versus disabled. I'm sorry that I can't think of the correct word for that now, but it could be anything like that that affects, how you show up in society, how you identify yourself, how you show up in institutions. So this doesn't just have to be a work situation. It could definitely be family. Family's one of, like, the biggest institutions. It could be related to school, or just anything related to, again, how you show up, your identity. This could be a situation that is very much connected to your identity, who you are, how you show up in the world, how you identify. It could also be internal conflict around all of those things, with an emphasis on how do I explain it? Sorry, y'all, bear with me for a second. Let's pull a card on it. Five of Wands. Tell me about this Five of Wands here for Taurus. We got the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Let me release that for y'all. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel as though some of you guys could be making a decision, making a choice, whether you want to stay somewhere, whether you want to walk away. The only thing keeping you from walking away at this time, though, I feel as though, is how you're thinking about viewing success. Some of you guys could be really struggling with, what does it mean to be successful, right? What does success look like? Is success having a lot of money in my bank account, having a high-paying job? Is that success? Or is success being able to pay my bills with whatever job is most meaningful to me, not what pays the most to me? being able to travel, being able to, see my friends, having the flexibility to create my own schedule. I feel as though a lot of you guys are dealing with major decisions and conflict around that. So for a lot of you guys, this is internal conflict. So you're feeling as though you're fighting internally and you can't really show or explain that conflict that you're feeling with other people. But then there's the conflict that's on the outer world, right? So this reflection, this introspection, this thinking about, society, where do I fit in? Like, for the example I use, what does success mean to me? It could have been brought on by a conflict within, family, work, relationships, whatever the case may be. And again, take it how it resonates. Whatever it was, that external conflict that kind of probed some of this internal reflection, decision making, contemplating, whatever that was, I feel as though this is supporting you. This is supporting you towards becoming victorious. There's something that this situation is forcing you to really look at, get clear about, make a solid decision. So you know what your next move is. You know how to invest your time, your talent, and your energy right now. A lot of you guys are deciding to walk away from something because it's not what you deem as successful. You feel as though you can have success in victory doing something completely different, doing something that's more fulfilling, right? Some of you guys are really trying to figure out what's worth fighting for this month. Yes, as I say that, the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups pops out. So Taurus, I feel as though you're getting really clear about what success looks like for you and long-term success, right? Or whatever the issue or the thing is that's coming up for you this month, you're getting really clear within yourself about what it is, because there's something here about this choice or this decision influencing and impacting you long term. It's related to your legacy, right? So it's kind of like one of those situations where, for example, again, if this is related to work, I am deciding on my mindset towards success, my mindset towards work, right? Am I going to work 9 to 5s forever, one day retire, and then be happy? Or am I going to decide what happiness is for me right now and start to make investments towards that? I'm not going to fight for a 9 to 5 when I know, my dream is to be like a social entrepreneur, a spiritual entrepreneur. I'm going to move forward towards that because I believe in that. That's success to me, being true to myself, being true to my calling. Some of you guys, it's going to be really important to hear other people out. Like with this Three of Cups here, I feel as though there are people around you who you trust, like advisors, mentors who you trust. Seven of Cups in reverse, to help you make this decision. This is you making a really clear decision about what is going to bring you long-term happiness and success, in an attempt to move past this conflict that you're feeling now, as well as this conflict that is external to you in your environment. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. What is this new beginning for Taurus? We got the Hermit in reverse. This is something that you guys have been thinking about for a long time, contemplating for quite an amount of time. You've gotten clear within yourself about your vision. I feel like this month is kind of testing you a little bit to see if you're really about your vision, if you're really about that vision life. The Hermit, yes, with the King of Pentacles, it is asking you to, okay, stop thinking about this, stop contemplating this, put in some action, put in some work, put in some practical steps, right? How are you going to bring this into the physical? How are you going to manifest this into the physical? It's time to get out of the thinking, the contemplation. You have the vision. You wrote down the vision. Ooh, we actually have King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys could definitely have a solid relationship starting this month with the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Some of you guys could have divine help coming in for you in the form of a relationship, a partnership, someone who speaks your language, someone who sees you. I feel like you guys may have been on similar paths, similar journeys, right? I feel as though you guys have maybe overcome some of the same things. It feels like the person that you're meeting is like you're cut from the same cloth with this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They look like related. They look like they've actually been waiting on each other. And that was clarifying this Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are coming out of a period of deep soul searching, deep contemplation, visioning for your future, planning for your future, that whole type of thing, and going into new relationships, new partnerships, starting new businesses, going to school. This is the start of something that you're passionate about. I feel as though you've been manifesting this. I feel as though this isn't just it's May now. This is coming in for me. I feel as though this is the result of a lot of work, right? Putting in the work, putting in the effort. The King and Queen of Pentacles, definitely a relationship here with the Lovers, but also a month where you're going to be making really important choices, Taurus. Choices about your long term, choices about those things that bring you security, those things that bring you stability. So it could definitely be education, employment, family, friendships, anything that is connected to your legacy as well, your purpose, why you're here. Tell me about the Lovers, the Taurus. And then we're going to go a little bit more into the Hierophant. I think that the first two cards already clarified it, but we'll bust it down a little bit. All right. Tell me about the Lovers for Taurus. Y'all know I'm a Taurus rising, so low-key I'm excited about this reading. Four of Cups in reverse. Yes, this is something that is not going to bring you disappointment. This is that new emotional beginning that you've been longing for, but you kind of may have started to lose hope, lose faith in it, not quite sure when it was going to come to pass because the amount of time that it was taking. Some of you guys may have grew impatient in this process, maybe even a little bit discouraged, uncertain, unsure if, your Ace of Wands would be an Ace of Cups type relationship or an Ace of Cups opportunity for you, right? I feel as though this is also saying that this month you have the choice on whether you want to stay stuck in the past or open yourself up to receiving something new and something different. Eight of Pentacles came out as I was saying, something difficult. Some of you guys may have to choose between continuing to put in the work into something that has been difficult or choosing to release that and go towards something new. If that's the case for some of you guys, this is bringing up a lot of deep-seated, this is damn Scorpio full moon too, right? This is not just a choice about do I keep putting the work in and do I move on to something else. For some of you guys, this is really deeply rooted in a belief system that you've held for a very long time. It could be about a person, place, or thing. So for example, it could be about how you think about marriage and partnerships. It could be, what do I really think about? What does loyalty mean to me? What does love mean to me? Is love being there and being, with someone for years on end, committed, ride or die? Or is love something that changes and develops when us, as seasons grow, right? Is love for me in this season self-love, right? Doing what is most loving to self, right? I don't know. For some of you guys, it's forcing you to really look at something you've traditionally felt, believe, were taught versus what you now think, feel, know to be true as an adult. Tell me about this Hierophant for Taurus. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So a part of this is definitely you could be deciding between a more traditional path versus a more creative, non-conforming path for some of you guys. And this month, you're trying to get really clear. And a part of you getting really clear about what path you're trying to take is actually you realizing, damn, like, I am, I have to make this decision. Two of Wands, right? I have Three of Wands. Now I have to continue to move forward, but also believe that I have good things coming into me. That I deserve good things. I'm worthy of good things. That I made the right decision, and now I'm getting what's coming to me. I've planted some seeds. I've done some work. I've progressed, and we have Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys are looking forward in anticipation, or some of you guys need to, as you make this decision, really have a more positive, anticipating the best mindset. For some of you guys, you might be tempted to doubt yourself this month or be a little pessimistic for whatever reason. You're being encouraged to look forward, to be more forward facing. Yes, and release those things that are no longer serving you. Ten of Wands. I feel as though for some of you guys, this is releasing mindsets, patterns of like thinking. For some of you guys, this could be moving forward, releasing a situation that is keeping you from moving forward towards what it is that you truly desire. With the Six of Pentacles wanted to fly out. Releasing anything that's keeping you from being open to receive something new or more move forward towards something new. Some of you guys are just being called to move forward this month, to release any baggage, anything that is heavy, especially if it's related to how you're thinking about yourself, how you're thinking about what you're capable of, what you deserve, what you have coming into you. Taurus, I feel as though you do have a lot of good things, but this month I feel as though it's going to be really important for you to think long term, for you to encourage yourself, to know that you're capable, know that you're able to have, manifest, bring in, and achieve whatever it is that you want to. You guys are going to have to really believe in your vision, believe in yourself, believe in your path, but also be willing to put in the work, to take that time to go within and really think about what is it you believe in and how much do you believe in it. Like how much, what, like I was talking about success, right? How much do you believe in your ability to be successful, and how bad do you want it? That type of thing. Okay. We're going to pull some more oracle cards and get some advice for you, Taurus. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment. I really would appreciate it, guys. The encouragement is always good to hear, so I know to continue. Okay, Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. Tell me about Taurus for the month of May. Tauruses. Taurus, we have true love and we have mistakes. I feel as though a lot of you guys have been on a path that's about self-love and healing of the self. Some of you guys had to really fall in love with yourself before you were able to bring in, manifest a partner. Some of you guys are realizing that, the best love, our deepest love, our greatest love really is, the love that we hold for ourselves, right? And our wholeness, our ability to love ourselves as we are, who we are in all of our fullness, right? Some of you guys are, because you have taken the time to really go within and stand on your own, that type of thing, you're really getting clear about what love is, what it means. And this month is forcing you to really take a stand for that, right? Take a stand and allow that to show up in your actions and your decisions. With the mistakes card here, Taurus, I feel as though you really need to forgive yourself a little more this month. Be more forgiving, be more compassionate about yourself. You might be tempted to hold on to or kind of still be carrying around some baggages that you've acquired on this process of learning, of growing. So it's going to be really important for you to be forgiving of yourself, right? Show up for your inner child this month, right? It says take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. In the true love card, the last thing says, let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord. I feel as though, yeah, a lot of you guys are going to have to be taking a stand for what you believe in, what you love this month. And then we have compassion. I was just talking about this, being really compassionate for yourself, but also making sure to show compassion towards others this month, right? You never know what conflicts, what battles they're fighting, you know, what challenges they're fighting, right? So remember to be compassionate towards others, be compassionate towards self, be compassionate towards your old self, be compassionate towards this new self, this new path, this new future that you are walking towards. So I am going to pull, I'm going to pull actually one for, this is a combination of the Starseed and the Work Your Life deck. So this is going to kind of be like motivation. Where we at? 21. Okay, and then I'm going to pull one final card. Y'all always pull the Energy to Elevate list from the Divine Energy Oracle deck. But let's see. Is there any motivation or anything that Taurus needs to keep in mind? We got Whale and Orca Elders. It says share your song frequency of sound, diving deep. This month, Taurus, I feel as though you guys are going to be a lot of deep diving when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to what it is you feel about life, what it is you feel about situations. If at all possible, Taurus, you're being encouraged to talk to other people, to know that you don't have to do this alone. To know that you don't have to do this alone. Bring other people along on this journey with you. Talk about what it is you're going through. Talk about what it is that you're thinking about. Other people's insight, wisdom, feedback, guidance is going to be really helpful to you. So don't be afraid to share what you're going through, even if you feel as though people won't understand. You'd be surprised at some of the wisdom and knowledge that's waiting to support you and come to you on this path. So open up, share what you're going through. Okay, what's the energy to elevate for Taurus? Energy to elevate for Taurus. And again, this is the Divine Energy Oracle deck. It's not my Oracle deck, but it's perfect for this. Okay, energy to elevate for Taurus. That wanted to slide out. We're going to take that. Ooh. We have look forward, Taurus. Remember I said it's going to be really important for you guys to make decisions that are really forward facing, to continue to face your true north, to move forward with expectation, not hesitation or procrastination. Move forward, look forward. There's much coming in for you. There's much to be excited about. There's much to do. There's so much to be happy and excited for. So no matter how hard this conflict is, what it is that you're going through, Taurus, know that there is something beautiful and loving coming in for you. Look at the bottom of the deck. It says be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your process. Know that you're going the right way. So be encouraged this month. And finally, we have express your joy. Don't be afraid to be happy right now, even though you're in the midst of a lot of change, you know, a lot of newness. Some of you guys could be in the midst of saying goodbyes, farewells, that type of thing. It's going to be really important for you to still see the beauty, the joy in where you are right now, and not be afraid to express, you know, your gratitude for the abundance and the wholeness and the fullness and all of the amazing things that you have right now in the midst of the process, in the midst of the journey, right? Okay. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for the blessing of being able to read for you today. I pray that this was helpful or encouraging. I look forward to seeing you guys later on this month. Mwah.